When most people think of Japan, they picture a country where you can leave your wallet on a cafe table and still find it there hours later. And to be fair, Japan does deserve its reputation for safety. Violent crime rates are among the lowest in the world, gun laws are extremely strict, and even big cities like Tokyo and Osaka feel much calmer than many places of the same size. Tourists often comment on how comfortable it feels to walk around late at night, even in busy districts. But the story doesn't end there. Japan's image of safety is partly built on culture and partly on what isn't openly talked about. While the risks for visitors are still much lower compared to many other countries, it's worth looking beneath the surface. But before we start, welcome to Travel Wisdom. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you think Japan is really as safe as people say, or is it just good at hiding its problems? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now let's get started. Why does Japan feel so safe? Well, a big reason is the strong sense of social responsibility. People are raised to think about how their actions affect others, which helps keep public spaces orderly. Police presence is also very visible. Small neighborhood police boxes, called koban, are everywhere. They don't just fight crime but also give directions and help lost travelers. Add to this, Japan's strict laws on weapons and drugs, and you get a society where large-scale violence is rare. The crimes that do exist, well, even with low violent crime, Japan isn't crime-free. Theft is actually one of the most common crimes. It usually takes the form of shoplifting, bicycle theft, or small property theft. Pickpocketing is less common than in Europe, but in busy tourist areas like Shinjuku, Shibuya, or Osaka's Dotonbori, it can still happen. Now, fraud and scams. Japan has a reputation for honesty, but scams exist. Some target locals like the or scam, where callers pretend to be a family member in trouble and ask for money. Tourists, on the other hand, are more likely to encounter nightlife scams. Bars that lure people in with cheap signs outside, then hit them with massive bills, or clubs that add hidden fees. This is especially common in areas like Kabukicho in Tokyo or Namba in Osaka. Taxi overcharging is rare, but it does happen, especially late at night in certain entertainment districts. These things don't show up much in official statistics, so they don't affect Japan's safe reputation, but travelers still encounter them. Sexual crimes and harassment. This is honestly one of Japan's most hidden issues. Groping on crowded trains known as chikan is a widespread problem. Many victims don't report it due to embarrassment or fear of not being taken seriously. Foreign women can also face harassment in nightlife areas, especially late at night. While Japan feels polite and respectful on the surface, sexual harassment is more common than statistics suggest. Domestic violence. Violence inside the home, it's a serious but often hidden problem. Cultural stigma, along with social pressure to keep family matters private, means many cases just go unreported. While this doesn't directly affect tourists, it does show that Japan's reputation for safety doesn't always reflect what's happening beneath the surface. Drunk-related trouble. Japan has a strong drinking culture, and while most nights out end peacefully, alcohol can lead to harassment, fights, or rowdy behavior, especially near train stations late at night. Foreigners may sometimes be targeted by drunk locals, either as a curiosity or, in rare cases, for harassment. These incidents don't usually make headlines, but they can definitely make tourists feel uncomfortable. Social safety versus real safety. Japan's orderliness and culture of politeness create an environment where people feel safe almost all the time. And for most visitors, that's true. It's unlikely you'll face violent crime during a trip, but safety also depends on awareness. The unspoken problems, hidden crime, underreporting, scams, and nightlife risks, remind us that no country is perfect. So, is Japan really safe? The answer is yes, but with nuance. Japan is one of the safest places you can travel to, especially compared to many other countries. But its reputation is also partly about how crime is handled and reported. For tourists, the biggest risks aren't violent attacks but rather smaller hidden dangers, scams, nightlife traps, and the fact that some problems just don't get talked about. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you think Japan is really as safe as people say, or is it just good at hiding its problems? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video, bye.